how to change your frequency. Your identity works like a radio frequency. I know it sounds abstract, but stay with me. I'm going to show you how this works in practice. Imagine an old radio, one of those with a turning dial. If it's tuned to 90 hertz, it only receives what fits on that station. Sounds, music, information, all filtered through that frequency. It's the same with you. The frequency you operate on is determined by what you believe yourself to be. If you believe you're someone who can't succeed, who desperately needs a certain outcome to survive, everything you pick up from reality reinforces that belief. The results you see today, the opportunities that appear or don't, even the people who enter your life, all of it is calibrated to the station you're tuned to. It might sound crazy if you've never explored this more metaphysical side of life, but I've lived it myself. The noise of change. When I decided to change my frequency, the first thing I experienced wasn't transformation. It was static, noise, that annoying crackle you hear when you're turning the radio dial between stations. Most people give up at this stage. They see the noise. They see the old reality still screaming. They see that nothing has changed yet, and they turn the dial back to the old station. They interpret the static as failure, when in reality, the static is a signal. The change has already begun. At first, the external world didn't reflect anything. I didn't have the resources I needed, the opportunities I hoped for, or anything that validated my belief in the life I wanted. And here's the key. You don't wait for reality to confirm before you believe. You believe first. Identity and practice. If you strip away your memories, your name, your story, your identity, what remains is pure consciousness. That state of being that exists when you sleep and don't remember having a body, but you know you slept. That self that remains is your real you. Everything else is just a veil. So how do you change your identity in practice? Before we dive into the steps, let's take a moment for a brief meditation. This will help align your frequency and vibration, creating a state of calm and receptivity. Allow yourself to settle, breathe deeply, and let go of tension in your body. With each exhale, release resistance. With each inhale, invite clarity and openness. This quiet moment prepares your mind and heart to receive the insights that follow. There's no need to rush. Simply be here, present, and open to the guidance of your own inner awareness. Just relax and listen. Notice the sounds around you, the subtle music, the rhythm of your own breath. Become aware of yourself, fully present, conscious, and at ease in this moment. Allow yourself to feel complete, centered, and open. Now, in this state of calm and clarity, you are ready to receive the next steps I will share with you. Step 1. Understand that the me you believe yourself to be right now is a construct. You weren't born thinking you're incapable, unworthy, or that you won't succeed. That was built over time, by your experiences, by the voices of others, by what has happened to you. Step 2. Choose who you want to be. I remember sitting in the college cafeteria, paying $2.50 for a small meal because I didn't have much money, and I decided internally that I was someone who already lived a life of success, ease, and opportunity. That abundance and flow would come naturally because I had already decided who I was. Step 3, persist in the new state. It's not about doing a technique once and moving on. It's a constant state of being. You need to return to this frequency every time the old reality tries to pull you back. Step 4, act from the new self. Don't wait for reality to shift before you take action. If you're already this person, how does she behave? How does she speak? How does she structure her day? It's not about pretending, it's about inhabiting the frequency, acting from the frequency, not toward it. This is what Neville Goddard calls living in the end. You're not trying to get somewhere, you're already there. Your subconscious, which doesn't know the difference between what's real and imagined, begins to work to project this new frequency into the physical world. The secret is not to fight. The secret is not to struggle against your old reality. If you fight it, you give it energy. Just observe the noise and return to tuning your radio. Over time, the static fades, and the music of your new reality starts playing clearly and cleanly. Once you understand this, everything changes. You stop being a victim of circumstances and become the architect of your own reality. The frequency you emit is what the world returns to you. It always has been. It always will be. You are the master of your station. If you don't like what you're hearing, turn the dial. Don't wait for the radio to change on its own. The change begins in consciousness and ends in experience. Are you ready to turn the dial?
The universe has a message for you.
You are not meant to rise alone. The right souls are gathering around your becoming. A cycle reaches fulfillment. Integration replaces striving. You are whole in this chapter. There is guidance available to you. Respect the lesson before you try to rewrite it.